looks like we got people here, so let's start. Do you feel like life is happening to you instead of being guided by you? Have your dreams been reduced to unfulfilled aspirations? Remember when you believed everything was possible? When learning was the center of your universe? However, urgent demands have gotten in the way and have taken priority over the things that most align with your values. Are you frustrated, stuck, and unsure? What used to motivate you no longer is working? Remember, the only consistent thing in life is change. You have changed, and the universe has changed. You are no longer your past self. When was the last time you integrated your values? Is your present self trying to align with your past self? Stop being the passenger and become the captain of your life, charge and align with your goals. Life should be lived with purpose and direction, not by shame or drift. Live the life you were placed here to live, not the one others have envisioned for you. Fear of failure and fear of what others think is a shallow motivation that is short-lived and dies long before you achieve your objectives. When you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there. No one ever got to where they wanted by drifting. Purpose provides clarity, and with clarity comes vision. Who do you want to be when you grow up, and where do you want to be? The only limitation to your future is your imagination. Life is evolutionary, not revolutionary. Small, consistent wins, compounded over time, creates great success. Living life with purpose and direction makes us more resilient. Setbacks will happen. There will be moments of overwhelm and days when you feel like showing up. But with purpose and direction, you will be able to pick yourself up and persevere. Life's journey is filled with twists and challenges. Staying anchored in purpose keeps you focused and aligned with your values. So living with life with purpose and direction will make you the captain of your life, in charge and aligned with your goals. So let's see how this all happens. Let's take an informal survey. Enter one in the chat if you set New Year's resolutions this year. Enter two in the chat if you chose not to set New Year's resolutions this year. If you entered one in the chat, enter three if you're still pursuing your goals. Enter four in the chat if you are no longer pursuing your resolutions. Now we have conducted our own survey. Let's look at the results of some more formal studies. From a study published in the Journal of Clinical Psychiatry, 77% of people maintain their resolutions for 1 year. That means 1 week. That means 25%, a quarter of the people, have stopped following their resolutions in 1 week. This number drops to 55 after 6 months. In another survey, 26% of people kept all their resolutions to the end of the year. 35 of people kept some of their resolutions. 41% of the people didn't accomplish any of their resolutions. Other research suggests that only 8% of people achieve their New Year's resolutions by the end of the year. This is not pretty numbers, but we can make that change. Let's shift our terminology from New Year's resolutions to goals. After all, the title of this webinar is Turning New Year's Resolutions into Achieved Goals. Let's start by asking, why do goals fail? They lack clarity. And with clarity comes vision. Let's spend a little time and look at how to achieve clarity. Ambiguity is not inspirational. I'm going to lose weight is ambiguous. I'm going to lose weight by going to the gym is a vision. Without a target, motivation dwindles. I'm going to lose weight. It's not motivational. I'm going to lose 25 pounds. That's a vision. The start of any journey is the first step. If you don't identify your first next steps, nothing happens. I'm going to lose weight. There's nothing to execute. I'm going to lose weight by going to the gyms 4 days a week. Again, that's a vision. Without deadlines, there is no urgency. I'm going to lose weight. Will take you nowhere real fast. I'm going to lose 25 pounds before December 31st. That's a vision. According to Michael Hyatt, a well-defined goal is a goal half achieved. I'm going to lose 25 pounds by December 31st, going to the gym 4 days a week, starting February 15th. That's a clear vision. So let's look at other things that lead to the failure of goals. We don't take risk. Risk is energizing. Risk is stretching the boundaries of our comfort zone without falling into the delusional zone. If I didn't push the limit of my comfort zone, I wouldn't be here right now. If you don't push ourselves, we hinder our ability to try something different. And over time, that is less energizing. We fail to take the next step. Defining the next steps to achieve clarity is worthless if we don't prioritize the task and execute them. Accountability is a source of driven motivation. Evolution has shown that teamwork is essential to success. Now, as a side note, limit the size of your accountability cohort to 1, 2, 3 people. Studies show that the more people you tell about your goals, the brain begins to believe that you've completed them. In summary, goals fail because we do not have clarity. We do not have risk. We have not taken our next steps. And we have no accountability. Review your New Year's resolutions and let me know in the chat what percentage of your resolutions contain clarity, risk, next steps, and has an accountability protocol to it. Goal-setting framework must be tailored to align with your unique values, aspirations, and visions for the future. There is no magic bullet in the world of goal achievement. The true magic lies in crafting a foundation that turns your dreams into reality. Maintaining your growth framework will require consistent effort and time. While it might feel easier as the foundations become ingrained into habits, both you and the universe will evolve. To stay aligned with your values, you must have the discipline to regularly adapt and update your framework to reflect the changes that will happen. In the words of Alvin Toffler, The illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read or write, but those who cannot learn and relearn. Let's look at this framework. You've seen it all before, but let's review it. When you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there. A vision aligned with your personal value enhances your focus and builds momentum. Risk expands your comfort zone. Risk challenges you, motivating you to try something different. Every journey begins with a single step. Each step forward leads to the next step. Sharing invites feedback. Feedback refines and strengthens your thoughts. Every webinar I gets better because of your feedback. I repeat, there is no magic bullet. The framework is just a 50,000-foot view of your path forward. It is up to you to build a foundation that supports and cultivates your dreams and values. Woody Allen is credited with saying 80% of success is showing up. I believe the remaining 20% is showing up with a framework and a plan. Within this 20% comes personal growth. According to the 80-20 rule, your focus should be on this 20%. I said it before and I'll say it again. Life is evolutional and not revolutional. With diligence and hard work, anyone can become an overnight sensation in 10 years. Welcome to your journey. Your past does not define your present self. Your present self does not limit your future self. The only limitation to your future self is your imagination. The executive function of the brain consumes a lot of energy. The primary purpose of the executive function is survival. To conserve energy, the executive function delegates non-critical decisions to the automatic, low-energy, non-reasoning part of the brain. Thus, the creation of limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are ideals about ourselves we hold as true, whether they're true or not. Rather than seeing past failures, mistakes, and pain as opportunities for growth, limiting beliefs shield us from reliving past hardships, but in doing so, restricts our potential for life. Limiting beliefs can act as a prison guard, confining us within the boundaries of our comfort zone and shielding us away from the discomfort that comes with growth in self-challenge. We grow and the world changes. As our environment evolves, what once was true has changed or has become obsolete. For an example, in high school, your first attempt at public speaking ended up with laughter and embarrassment. Since that experience, you believed that public speaking was for others and not for you. Today, with greater confidence and a more mature audience, it might be time for you to challenge yourself and give public speaking another shot. Now, touching the hot stove will always be hot. So we can't overcome that limiting belief. Not all limiting beliefs are products of our experiences. Some come straight from our brain. Some people have a scarcity mindset. The world is against you. Life is draining. Obstacles are dead ends. You are a victim of your past self. The opposite of that is an abundance mindset. The life is yours for taking. Life is a source of energy. Obstacles are challenges to conquer. Service to your future self is your present self being your best self. Developing a mindset to overcome limiting beliefs. You can choose a scarcity mindset or choose an abundance mindset. The choice is yours to make. Your past is what it is. You will never again be the past you once were. Your past self has no control over your present self. Once upon a time, man believed that the sun was the center of the universe. Then came the telescope, and the sun was no longer the center of the universe. We launched the Hubble telescope in 1990, and our understanding of the universe changed as what was once theory became observed reality. The James Webb Space Telescope has been rewriting textbooks since 2022. Why not as dramatic and a lot less scientific? The story of your past self is just as dynamic as the story of the universe. You grow, the universe changes. What was once a horrific, painful experience has become the best learning experience of your life. Steve Jobs, in his Stanford commencement address, talked about connecting the dots. How dropping in a calligraphy class after he dropped out of college led to embedding fonts into the Mac, which was a real game changer in the early PC wars. According to Jobs, you can only connect the dots by looking back. Sometimes you can only appreciate and understand your present self by looking at where you come from and how you got here. Much like understanding your past selves, it is always good to understand where your limiting beliefs come from and how they develop over time. Limiting beliefs are often unchallenged assumptions we accept as truth. If you would dare to question these assumptions, knowledge is power. In overcoming limiting beliefs, it's not always easy. But by answering these questions, where did these limiting beliefs come from? Are these limiting beliefs still valid? Are your limiting beliefs based on facts or assumptions? With the answers to these questions, you gain a deeper understanding of your limiting beliefs, making it easier to overcome them. The opposite of limiting beliefs is liberating truth. Liberating truth are facts, resonates with your core value, and liberating the truth shifts your focus from obstacles to challenge. So let's look at a couple of examples of turning limiting beliefs into liberating truths. I don't have time to pursue my dreams. I think that's a very popular limiting belief people have. The liberating truth, I can prioritize what matters most and make time for my dreams. Make time for your dreams. Another limiting belief, I can't change who I am. It's just how I'm wired. The corresponding liberating truth, I have the power to grow, evolve, and redefine myself at any moment. And my favorite example, I will fail if I try something new. The liberating truth, every failure is a step forward, bringing learning and paving the way for eventual success. Failure is always the best teacher. An abundance mindset not only prevents limiting beliefs, but are instrumental when replacing them with liberating truths. Success stories of overcoming limiting beliefs can inspire and guide you on your journey of breaking free of your limiting beliefs. For over 50 years, I told myself, I can never be a touch typist. Last year, I told myself, if I wanted to be a touch typist, all I would need to do is type and type and type. Today, I'm not a touch typist, but my typing skills are light years ahead of where they were a year ago. And I will only get better with time. Replacing limiting beliefs with liberating truths is much like replacing a bad habit with a good one. It can take up to 90 days to establish a new habit, in which each repetition of the liberating truth, it becomes more ingrained in your subconscious. Over time, this process bypasses the executive function of the brain and enables a new habit into your brain's automatic responses. With clarity and vision and using frameworks to design a foundation of achievement, you can create the future of your dreams. Your past self is not your present self, and your present self is not tied to your future self. The only limitation is your imagination and your desire to show up with intent. Anyone can become an overnight sensation in 10 years. And always remember, your story is never complete. Finishing a marathon is a significant goal. There is always a letdown when you reach a destination and are searching for your next marathon. However, finishing a marathon is about developing resilience, building a healthier body, and fostering a spirit of perseverance. When you experience personal growth, you develop a growth mindset. There is nothing wrong with extrinsic validation. It serves a purpose. However, extrinsic validation is fleeting, not always available, and you have no control of it. A fixed mindset is a belief that one's abilities, intelligence, and talents are innate and static. A fixed mindset creates an environment for limiting beliefs to grow. In achievement, the why rooted in achievement creates external pressure, stress, fear, low resilience. Personal growth comes from intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation comes from within. It is always available. All you need to do is turn on the valve. A growth mindset is a belief that abilities, intelligence, and talents can be developed through dedication, effort, and learning. The why rooted in personal growth fosters meaningful evolution, a commitment to learning, and greater resiliences. A growth mindset or a fixed mindset. It is yours to choose. Here we are again, clarity. And when you have clarity, you have vision. And with vision, you can create the life you were placed here to live. Clarity acts as an internal compass. When you know where you're going, you know where to focus your energy and time. Focus your energy and time on what's important to you, not the urgent demands of other people. Clarity comes from breaking goals into smaller, actionable tasks. This prevents the stress associated with tasks that feel too big or that are undefined. Service to your future self is your present self being your best self. Being your best self It's about having clarity and vision. Change is the only constant in life. Without regular reviews, gradual change can go unnoticed until your vision no longer aligns with your dreams. And that requires a reset. And nobody wants to do that. Habits and systems create a framework to keep you focused on your priorities, dreams, and vision while providing a flexibility to adapt to the changes that will happen. Motivation is an executive function of the brain, but it's easily distracted. We're not operating in survival mode. The executive function tends to want to conserve energy and powers down, making substantial motivation challenging. The less involved the executive function, the better your present self can be in service to yourself. Making those things that have to be done on a regular basis automatic is so powerful. Full focuses, life focus, and planner are powerful tools that help you clarify your values, shape your vision, and break goals into manageable tasks, helping you stay focused on what matters the most to you. So let's do a brief summary of what we've learned today. Understanding why goals fail will help you avoid common mistakes and set you up for success when crafting your goals. Clarity, risk, action, accountability. I cannot say that enough times. If you want to achieve your goals, clarity, risk, action, and accountability needs to be your focus. A framework keeps you aligned, adaptable to change and growth, and accountable to yourself. However, a framework is only the beginning. The magic in goal achievement is configuring your framework to align with your values and dreams. When you embrace possibilities, your potential becomes limitless. Your past is only your current interpretation and is subject to change as you grow. Understanding your limited beliefs makes room for liberating truths. And having an abundance mindset makes anything possible. Rise above the urgency of others' demand and step into the person you are meant to be. Intrinsic motivation frees you from depending on others for motivation. A growth mindset eliminates obstacles along the journey of becoming your best self. And clarity is your compass when you stray off path. Service to your future self is built on the foundation of intentional habits and reliable systems. Habits free you to concentrate on your priorities and what matters the most to you. Systems are checkpoints that keep you aligned with your values and dreams. Goal achievement is a straight path. You're constantly evolving, shaped by experience unique to you. The real magic lies in creating a framework that aligns with your values, aspirations, and personal journey. It is your story to create. It is your story to tell and your story to live. So how are we going to accomplish this? Service to your future self is a 4-week guided workshop to design a goal achievement framework tailored to your values, aspirations, and personal journey. Using the full focus life focus, you'll clarify your values, create a compelling 10-year vision, and develop a personal mission statement. You will craft goals designed for success using the SMARTER framework, ensuring that they are intentional and achievable. With the full focus planner, you'll master the art of prioritization, focusing on what truly matters instead of reacting to urgent daily demands. So what's the syllabus to this course? On link 1, we'll address a consistent theme throughout this webinar: clarity and vision using the Life Focus tool. In week 2, you will start crafting goals using the full focus SMARTER goal framework. In week 3, we will introduce you to the full focus planner, a powerful system with 11 tools designed to help you build meaningful habits, focus on tasks that align with your future self, and transfer you into a goal achievement powerhouse. Week 4, the double win: winning at work and succeeding at life. Bringing everything together so you can create a fulfilling, stress-free, and beautiful designed life that aligns with your dreams. And now we'll open up for questions and answers. How can I change negative thoughts that keep creeping in? That's a good question. The negative thoughts are part of your limiting beliefs. And as I said, trying to maintain a growth mindset will help eliminate these negative thoughts. And you always got to remember, it's a journey, not a destination. Because a lot of these negative thoughts, at least the negative thoughts I have, deal with, it just takes too much time. It's going to take time. It's going to take work. It's going to be hard. And if it was easy, everyone could do it. I'm serious when I say anyone can be an overnight success in 10 years. It takes time. It takes diligence.